We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Julio Urias gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Story.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie BLACKMON.
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie BLACKMON, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. In past meetings with Julio Urias, it's been pretty good. 5 for 12. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit softly now, and this winds up hitting the first base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Base hit into right center.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Too high.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1. He's running high in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Ball 2.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Count, 2-2.
Pitch on the way. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mitch Garver, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Bellinger rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
Garver at second with 2 down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Freeland, a 6'4" lefty. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. David Dahl to the plate now. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And it's fouled away. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Popped him up. Garver over to his right. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Looking at his career totals, Murphy possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
All even now, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The first baseman, Jock Peterson.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Three and 1.
Ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Blackmon going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Chris Taylor.
So one away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. And now a pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. BLACKMON on the move, but this will land untouched. Another full count pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in, number 45. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
At the plate, Julio Urias, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mookie Betts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. 3-1. Line drive to center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Popped him up. Beatty has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
In now for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Here it comes.
No, that's down.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it is, the 3-0. He is looked at for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2, count.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, no balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Dahl. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
High in the air down the right field line. After it is BLACKMON. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Lux ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So stepping in, David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
0-1. Nope.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-1.
Ball in.
Fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 3-2 now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Blackmon going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. So he's into second on the two-base hit here to lead off the home fourth. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackmon. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. From the stretch. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A man at third with one away. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Matt Beatty. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and two away. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 2-1 home. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dahl is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Daniel Murphy steps in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
From the stretch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. He loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, Tony Wolters, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
In the air to straightaway center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Striding in once again, Kyle Freeland. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jimmy Nelson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Nelson.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here now the 2-2.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball.
3 and 1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3 and 1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Back goes Betts. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
3 and 1 with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
At the plate now, Nolan Arenado. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Garver shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers 2. A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Dodgers. Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Betts is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
So far this season, Betts comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, number 48.
Settling in now, Gavin Lux. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. McMahon gathers it in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Oh, and he goes with the slider here and rides it out to deep left field. Did he get enough of it? He did. Over the wall, home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 11 for him on the season. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers 4. Adam Kolarek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Adam Kolarek.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Ryan McMahon.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Kolarek has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, 2-2.
Back count 2-2.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
0-1, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. James Pazos will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
James Pazos.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's Wolters.
Two balls and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. A runner at second, nobody out. into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Chris Taylor, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he will score on a close play at the plate, and that'll make it a little more interesting now. It's 6-5.
The third baseman.
So stepping in, Matt Beatty, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit as the run will score to tie our ball game at 6 apiece.
The pitcher, number 56.
Kike Hernandez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Kike Hernandez.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Ross Stripling is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Digging in, Tony Wolters earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Tony Wolters.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Raimel Tapia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
And that misses. Ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trevor Story. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-0. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, third base.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the air to straightaway right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Rockies forced to settle for one. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 7 and the Dodgers 6. Jairo Diaz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Jairo Diaz.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So here's Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. McMahon is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded to short. Story scoops it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 24.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Garver finds it, and he makes the throw to first. McMahon is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding into the box, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Digging in and looking for more, Jock Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman, Jock Peterson.
First offering on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, Chris Taylor.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready with the 1-2. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Matt Beatty as he lines it out to center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Will Smith will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Will Smith.
A ball and no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 pitch on the way.
0-2.
Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
slow little roller to third. Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Joe Kelly.
Digging in now, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder, Ian Desmond.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Tony Wolters, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Josh Fuentes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Fuentes.
4-1. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two and 0 count and the pitch. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Wade Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here it comes. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two and one now to Mookie. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Blackmon's after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 48.
Ready once again, Gavin Lux. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. McMahon's got it. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Dodgers are down to their final out now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Right side, but it's well foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. James Pazos claims the win out of the pen, his first. Wade Davis closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Dodgers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.